I call upon Dr. Andal, who is a MD gynecologist and also the MD of Dr. Andal Lakshmi's Fertility Center, onto the dais for the next scientific session. I call upon Dr. Vijaypal sir, who would be chairing the scientific session.
We invite Dr. Sini and Dr.Jayarooba very particularly. This session is for the entire women and for the entire society. Dr. Andal talks about Garbha Vidya in every village, every district, her presence. And she wrote a beautiful book also, we will reveal on this session. Please.
Pranams to the lineage of Masters of Sri Ramchandra Mission and Heartfulness Organization, Lalaji, Babuji, Chariji and Daji. I am extremely thankful to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to talk about my experiences on the concept of talking to the baby in the womb, Garbha Vidya. I am indebted to my brother, Dr. Ashok Kumar, who insisted that I write the book, and he is instrumental in spreading this concept. I am also grateful to my medical team, headed by Dr. Bhaskar, my husband, who has masterminded this, and my staff who share my passion and provide a homely atmosphere in the hospital so that the mothers can practice this technique easily. And I strongly believe it is a divine gift to me, because my mother used to say, "You are doing God's work." And now I narrate how I stumbled upon this technique, how it evolved, and now how I feel it is an important tool for nation building and global peace. When I was practicing, I observed many of the mothers, though they are taking treatment from very good doctor and very good treatment, internally they have lurking doubt, fear and worry, which influences the course of pregnancy and delivery. So I was searching for a technique where the mother can use herself like yoga or meditation, which will make her happy. So I was frantically reading many books, discussing with everyone. I was literally obsessed with this. As the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. A North Indian mother who was taking treatment with me, I learnt it from her. She was coming alone. She didn't know the local language, Telugu. And I don't know Hindi. Because her husband was busy, she used to come alone. But there was no complaint. She was always smiling. It is very unusual, because her situation must make her anxious. And they usually will come with complaints if there is anxiety. But there is no complaint. She was smiling. After 2-3 visits, I asked her, "Amma, are you not scared or are you not bored to be alone?" She said, "I am not alone. I am with my baby. Both of us will be talking together, cooking and shopping." I asked, "Where's your baby?" She was 6 months pregnant. Then she said, she showed her tummy and said, "I'm talking to the baby inside. When I talk silently in my mind or when I talk aloud, the baby moves and talks back." And that was my eureka moment. Then I realized this is what I was searching for. Then I started practicing it, and slowly it evolved. Usually all the mothers will be talking to the baby, but we think the baby cannot understand, they cannot reply back because it cannot talk. But baby moves back and responds, and movement is the language of the unborn baby. Next. And now we see the mechanisms, how this works. Mother is connected to the baby through the umbilical cord, and the mother's thoughts and feelings pass to the baby through the blood, through the medium of hormones. When the mother is happy, happy hormones are released and the baby shares the happiness. Similarly, when the mother is under stress, stress hormones are released and the baby shares the stress. We need to remember the short-term stress doesn't affect the baby much. But when it is a long-term stress, the baby is definitely affected. And we also need to know about the conscious and subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the superficial mind. It receives information through the five senses and it is analytical. It questions whether it is right or wrong, and it is a decision-making capacity. The conscious mind develops after birth, after 3 years, so that the child asks questions. The subconscious mind is the deeper mind. It is like a disc with a song recorded in it. It receives, records, and executes at an appropriate time. It doesn't know whether the information is real or imaginary. It doesn't ask any question. During pregnancy, the baby's subconscious mind is only dominant. That is why it absorbs the input from the mother. So the five senses of the babies are developed during pregnancy. It is the baby is exposed to the external world through the five senses of the mother. Of the five senses, the touch and hearing are very well developed. The earliest to develop is the touch. Then it is the hearing. By sixth month, the baby is able to hear and respond through the movements. And the taste and smell are very well developed. Developed in the 4th month, and by 7th month the baby can respond to the smell and taste of the food the mother takes. Sometimes this taste and preference lasts even after birth. By 7th month baby opens the eye. When I used to really wonder how our ancestors, just by their keen observation, they used to insist that pregnant mothers should see only good things, hear only good things, and read only good books without any scientific data. Now scientific studies have proved that the baby is an aware being inside during the womb. It can learn, it can remember. And now we have a small video clipping of our mother sharing her experiences, especially this smell and taste, especially smell. Many mothers have shared to me that when the baby likes the smell, immediately there will be vigorous movements. When the mother tastes the food, 2-3 morsels, the movement slowly subsides. That is, the baby is satisfied with that. Now we'll see the clipping.
We can enjoy a lot, we can talk to children a lot, we can observe their response, we come to know what their likes and dislikes are. If I drink bitter gourd juice, they don't like. They don't like me eating garlic. Uncomfortable feeling, ma'am. They like sweets and songs. The kid in the womb will dance almost instantaneously. The kid recognizes it before I swallow it.
So, next. So, for a better practice of this technique, I divided into 3 steps. Many mothers, they hesitate to talk to the baby first, even though when I tell the baby is able to understand, baby will respond. So I started telling them to listen to a song the mother likes. So after a week or 10 days, slowly the mother observes the moment the song is played, the baby starts moving. Then the mother understands the baby is able to listen to the song, enjoy it, and expresses its joy through the movements, because these movements are specific and consistent. And the mother slowly starts observing the likes and dislikes of the baby in the areas of song, food, people, and place. She also shares her likes and dislikes, what work she is doing, where she is going. Some mothers will be talking while doing their works. Some of them, they will finish all the work and in the evening they talk to the baby relaxedly. I leave it to the convenience of the mothers. And once this bonding develops, the mother knows the likes and dislikes of the baby knows the likes and dislikes of the mother, and this bonding slowly develops. Then the mother feels happy because she knows the baby is with her, baby is able to understand her and support her. The baby is also very happy that the mother is so much loving it and it is willing to help the mother. And once the bonding develops, sometimes even before the bonding develops, sometimes the mother asks the baby to help during pregnancy itself. I have seen it many times, especially in the first trimester, to decrease in the vomiting, bleeding, constipation, urinary infection, back pain, and improvement in anemia. In all these things, when the mother asks help, the baby helps, and the mother is convinced about it. And many mothers, even before going to the scans, especially NT scan and TIFA scan, which requires a particular position of the baby to take the measurement. If the baby is not in the right position, the scan time is delayed. So I will now show this thing, clipping, where it was 3rd month pregnancy, NT scan. She didn't believe about talk to baby, she forgot about it. But when there was a delay in the scanning, she was desperate, and in desperation, when she asked the baby to help, the baby helped. We'll see the clipping.
When you told me about talk to baby, like everyone, I too ignored it first. I didn't take it that seriously. Maybe I didn't feel its need. I was vomiting a lot throughout my journey. When they kept the probe during the scan, I was getting vomit heavily. From morning 11 to evening 4, it was a closing time in half an hour. At least 5 to 6 members checked me. I started to feel tense. Why these many people are? When I asked them, they told me not to panic. To know the thickness of the neck, we need baby to be in certain position. If baby turns its position, it'll be over, they told me. I was unable to bear it due to vomiting sensation. When they kept the probe, suddenly something you told struck my mind. I kept my hand on my belly and said 3 times, I'm unable to bear it. I don't know what will happen if it takes some more time. If you just make a turn, it will be over. Doctors are saying, please cooperate with us. I said my baby only 3 times. Madam, please hold on. Baby has turned, they said. That moment I believed in talk to baby.
So this is the magic of the talk to baby. Once we understand it, then we'll know how much baby is feeling and how much it is able to help. This is another lady telling about the baby's help in day-to-day activities.
I used to do exercises that a normal delivery requires. Sometimes my baby used to climb up. I would tell my baby, if you move up, I find it very difficult. This exercise is just 20 seconds. You please move down. You can move up later if you want. My baby would go down immediately. While going to any place in a car, I used to get frequent urination. I'm on a trip. I can't use toilet everywhere, so I must avoid urination for 3 hours. I used to tell my baby, and I used to have 3 hours of pleasant trip without any trouble. I used to have trips and I did workouts well. I never had the feeling that I was pregnant. My baby has supported me like anything.
So after developing the bonding with the baby, I asked them to introduce the baby to the family members. So the baby feels very happy and secure when all of them bond together. In many cases, the baby becomes a family member even before it is born. Next. So, and I started this only to make the mother happy and confident during pregnancy and delivery. But later, many mothers, they gave me the feedback that what all qualities they imagined the baby to have, those babies had exactly the same qualities. Then I realized we can mold the personality of the baby in the womb itself. We'll see how it works. And we call it as soul seeding. Here, the mother shares her dreams lovingly about the future of the baby. She also insists the do's and don'ts. And she tells affirmation and visualization, the areas of excellence the baby should achieve, maybe in the areas of behavior, intelligence, arts or sports. Now let us, this mother wanted her baby to be like a Chanakya. She wanted her baby to have very keen observation, exploratory skills and fighting spirit.
పర్సనాలిటీ డిజైన్ చేసుకునే అంటే ఇందాక నుంచి ద బేసిస్ ఆఫ్ టాక్ టు ది బేబీ అనేది ఫౌండేషన్. ఒక బేబీ బంగారు భవిష్యత్తుకి సబ్కాన్షియస్ మైండ్ చాలా యాక్టివ్గా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మదర్స్ రూమ్లోనే ఎన్వైర్న్మెంట్ మనం ది బెస్ట్ ఎన్వైర్న్మెంట్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయాలి. సో క్వాలిటీస్ అడిగారు. నువ్వు అప్పుడు మనందరికీ మేడం చెప్పుంటారు కదా, మనకి నచ్చిన ఒక ఐడియల్ పర్సన్ ఇలా ఉండాలి అలా ఉండాలి అని అనుకున్నారు కదా. సో నేనేమనుకున్నానంటే చాలా కాంపిటేటివ్ వరల్డ్. సో ఐ వాంట్ సమ్వన్ హూ ఎలా ఉండాలి అంటే నా బాబు చాణక్యుడిలా ఉండాలనుకున్నాను. అంటే నవ్వుకున్నాను కూడా నేను మా హస్బెండ్. కొన్ని అబ్బాయి అయితే చాణక్యాన్ని పెట్టుకుంటా, అమ్మాయి అయితే ఏం పెట్టుకున్నావు అనుకొని లైటర్ నోట్ నవ్వుకున్నాను. సో కొన్ని క్వాలిటీస్ నా బేబీకి చెప్పుకున్నానంటే, ఇందాక మీరు వీడియోస్ చూసుంటారు. నేను చెప్పుకున్న క్వాలిటీస్ ఏంటంటే బాగా అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఉండాలి, ఎక్సలెంట్ కీన్ అబ్జర్వర్. రెండోది ఏంటంటే వాడికి మంచి ఫైటింగ్ స్పిరిట్ ఉండాలి. ఎప్పుడు ఐ గివ్ అప్ అనే యాటిట్యూడ్ ఉండకూడదు. హీ హ్యాస్ టు ఫైట్, అలాంటిది ఉండాలి. మూడోది ఏంటంటే ఎక్స్ప్లోరింగ్ ఉండాలి. ఏదన్నా ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయాలి, థింగ్స్ని తెలుసుకోవాలి, దీన్ని ఎలా ఎలా వాడాలి. సో ఆ క్వాలిటీస్ నేను చెప్పుకున్నాను.
So, how this affirmation is going to produce a deep impact on the baby? It is like a gold plating. If it can be likened to a gold plating. The bigger bar if it is a mother and the smaller coin is the baby, and in between fluid is the blood. So when the mother tells about her dreams and her wishes, affirmations very lovingly to the baby, it goes into the subconscious mind and it is deeply imprinted. Sometimes the mother may be sharing so many things. Some of them, they have very short duration effect on the baby, but some qualities, they last longer for a lifetime. It will be from womb to tomb. For this to happen, the mother must tell it. It is directly dependent on the intensity of the emotion of the mother. So she must tell it lovingly without any doubt. She can put her hand on the tummy also. That is an additional, it is going to be more effective. So when she does it, then the baby responds and it is deeply imprinted. The effect after birth, what we see is the baby does those things easily and effortlessly with high degree of precision and with situational brilliance, and it will be soothing to the soul. So this is about a dream of the mother. She was in a village. Her brother was a professor in a city. She was pregnant at that time, but she was always worried. I am in a village, my child will go to the village school only, whereas my brother's children, they'll go to the bigger school. But she was happy when she saw aeroplanes going past her village. Then she slowly started telling, my child also should go in a flight and he should go abroad, he or she should go abroad and settle. So that was very comforting for her. She started telling it. Later what happened, her son went abroad and settled first and called his brother's son later to settle there. And this was the beauty of the dream. Another thing is, when the mother has long-standing stress. One mother, she had, the family situation was not very supportive. She used to cry in the night. The child after birth started crying non-stop. At least she cried for half an hour or 1 hour. But this child started crying non-stop throughout the night for 3 years. It took that much time for her to pacify the child. So this is the effect of stress. And what is the benefits of Talk to Baby to the mother, especially during pregnancy when they have had previous pregnancy losses, and mothers will be apprehensive. But when they practice Talk to Baby properly, they know the baby is supportive, pregnancy is very smooth, and they'll have a very good child. And the baby is very understanding, helps in normal delivery. And after delivery, these children are well planned children. The bringing up them is very easy. We ask them to continue Talk to Baby more after delivery. So it will be easy for them to bring up this child. Another thing is, when the first child is a special child, when they do the Talk to Baby during this pregnancy, this child will be very supportive, very caring, and very loving to the older child. Now we'll see the clipping. When the mother told about it during pregnancy, after delivery, a 3-year-old child, whenever the mother took the baby outside, took her daughter outside, she used to first insist, take it for the elder sister, and she used to sleep by the side of the sister, and she was very caring and supportive. This is about the delivery. This lady, she had lot of apprehension after conceiving. She thought she should reduce weight and then only she conceived, but she conceived immediately. Then she said, she thought, how would the pregnancy be? Because she was not at all prepared. Then when I told her about Talk to Baby, practice it, she said, okay, I'll accept it. She told the baby, you should give me confidence, not I giving to you. So she believed in baby so well that the pregnancy was smooth, delivery was very easy.
The moment when I spoke to you, the moment then turned positive. I'm conceived, that means my body accepted it. I realized it. So I kept telling my baby, you must give confidence, not me giving you. If there is a problem, I can't take it. I can't accept it. I get the feeling that I am not correct. My energy will go down. So you must not give me any problem. Whatever I told, baby really listened to me, ma'am. My family history has diabetes, BP and all. Not a single day I had any complaint about amniotic fluid or sugar or BP. My weight also has increased only to the desired level. I didn't have any food restriction either. If we take food, ma'am suggested by talking to baby, it will accept it. If I wanted to eat anything, I had it, at least a little bit. We should not restrict it. But if you follow their diet chart seriously, there won't be any tension. I had that confidence, and hence I didn't find the need to go to my mother's house. I didn't need anyone's assistance either. No one was there to help us except me and my husband the entire 9 months. I didn't have pains throughout the morning on the delivery day. I was admitted at 7. The day before I was happily all the way. Contractions started at 9 in the morning, but I didn't notice. I was not in that mindset at all. I left everything on ma'am and stayed relaxed and happy. I had my breakfast and lunch that day. Mild pain started at 3 in the afternoon. I kept on feeding my baby not to trouble me. It didn't trouble me at all. Between 3 and 3 p.m., mild pain started. At 4:30, ma'am told me to do exercise to enhance the flexibility for easy delivery. So I was doing exercise, climbing the staircase up and down. At 4:30, the mild pain started again. At 5 p.m., pain increased slightly. I went into the theatre at 5:30. I delivered my baby at 5:57. It was so miraculous to us that the whole process was over in just 20 minutes. My baby helped me in my pregnancy too. Once in every 2 hours, he opens his eyes, I feed him and falls asleep. He's only doing 2 things. Whatever is his duty, he is following it, ma'am. Night times, he is sleeping, and hence I am also sleeping peacefully. I didn't expect that I would be this active now. Everyone frightened me. You can't stand and walk for at least 10 days after delivery. They all told me 1 hour after coming out of the theatre, I could walk with the help of sisters. I was discharged within 24 hours of my delivery. Nobody could believe it. I was discharged, went home and roaming here and there happily. Are you the mother? Have you delivered a baby? The pediatrician asked me with astonishment. I only took my kid to the pediatrician for checkup. The whole process was over happily without any complications, ma'am. Everything will be positive. That is what we learn from you, ma'am.
So, this is about the first child was a bedridden child. She was talking to the baby during pregnancy, second pregnancy.
నేను ఎక్కువగా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా చెప్పేదాన్ని, అక్క నువ్వు బాగా చూసుకోవాలమ్మా అని చెప్పేదాన్ని కదా. మన మనసు ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుందో అదే బిడ్డ మీద 100% పనిచేస్తుంది మేడం. ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా కానీ పాపకు తీసిస్తా ఉంటే నేను అంగడి షాప్ తీసుకెళ్ళి అక్కకమ్మా అని అడుగుద్ది. బట్టలు ఏమైనా కొత్తగా తెచ్చినా కానీ అక్కకి అయ్యమ్మా అక్కకి తీసుకున్నావా అని అడుగుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు తను పడుకునేది కూడా వాళ్ళ అక్క దగ్గరే పడుకుంటుంది. ఏమన్నా పెట్టే ముందు కూడా అక్కకు పెట్టమ్మా అని చెప్పద్ది. చాలా బాగా చూసుకుంటుంది మేడం నా పాప, వాళ్ళ అక్కని బాగా చూసుకుంటుంది. అంతా టాక్ టు బేబీ వల్ల ఈ హాస్పిటల్ యొక్క స్టాఫ్ మెంబర్స్ అందరూ నాకు చాలా బాగా పూర్తిగా సహకరించారు.
So this is the benefits to the mother, and there are benefits to the baby also, but I feel the ultimate benefit is the bonding between the mother and the baby. The mother does many things for the baby and the baby does many things for the mother, but it is the feeling of the mutual love bonding that is going to last a lifetime. And many mothers have shared me that the children, those children when they grow up, they can understand the mother's feeling even without their disclosing it. So this is the best gift both for the mother and the baby. Next benefit to the baby, once they practice the womb song during pregnancy, they can use it during breastfeeding, and it can be used as a lullaby also. And these children, the personality molding is done. That is one of the best gifts the baby can have. And these talk to baby children, they talk early. And if we continue this talk to baby after birth also, they talk early, they communicate better, they learn language and music faster with better IQ. An important thing is these mothers are happy, the children are also happy. The incidence of autism and ADHD is very less in these children.
Using talk to baby technique, I kept molding my baby. We have an opportunity to design the personality of our baby through talk to baby. Pregnancy is not just the physical status of baby, it's also about the mental status, the thoughts. All these things influence the baby.
प्रभु तुमको निहारने को दिल ये चाहता है, मन में उतारने को दिल ये चाहता है.
Secondly, I used to meditate during pregnancy. It has become a part of my pregnancy journey. You might have seen him in the video. My boy is just 15 months old now. Between 6:30 and 7:30, he will come and sit to do meditation. No one tells him to do so. He will do it on his own.
And now the boy is around 9 years, and even now he is continuing the meditation. So how to develop intelligence to the unborn baby? By taking nutritious diet, exercise, and reading good story books, listening to music, and touching the baby, and talking to the baby, seeing good sceneries. All this interaction through the senses, 3 senses, once we interact with the baby, the brain is stimulated, hence the IQ is more in these children by 15 points. And what books we suggest is religious scriptures, autobiographies, and verses, and also moral stories. So these stories, they can be later used as a bedtime stories once the child grows up. storytelling is singing and storytelling, they have to continue after delivery also. Storytelling increases the IQ, language skill, communication skill, and personality development. And we all know that Jija Mata developed Chhatrapati Shivaji's qualities only by telling inspiring stories. This mother, she had read about stories about Nobel laureates during pregnancy. She shares her experience.
When I was in 4th month, I have started to talk to my baby in intellectual manner. I have gained knowledge about many intellectual things and spoke about Nobel Prize winners and their categories like peace, physicians, physics, science. Only 210 days were left for my delivery and there were 210 Nobel Prize winners in that book. Ronald Rose was also included. We have a detailed discussion about one Nobel Prize winner per day. I have read a book named Plants Have Life, which has been written by Jagadish Chandra Bose. I have an idea that I am going to read lot of books in this month regarding scientists. I had a thought of making her a scientist as well. She may get a Nobel Prize. Whenever I stopped reading the book, I felt an unusual kick from my baby signaling to continue reading. I kept on reading various books for her during pregnancy. After delivery, I have observed my child's intention to read books. As if now she had 1,000 books, and without any hesitation, she offers her books to others. She shares her toys. Her basic conversations are trusting parents, not lying to parents, reading voraciously, creating a career path, having empathy for others are her strengths.
So music also increases the IQ. It activates both right and left brains. The IQ is more 11 points. So after the pregnancy experiences definitely shape the size, shape and function of the brain. And after pregnancy, after delivery also, the first 2 years are very crucial because the nerve cells have interconnections, they are called synapses. That forms the basis of the foundation of the personality, about intelligence, confidence and things like that. At birth, the interconnections, the synapses are around 2,500. By 2 years, it is 15,000. In the adults, it is 7,500. The more interaction the baby has with others, the brain starts thinking, and when the baby starts talking also, the brain is stimulated. So the more number of people interact with the baby and more loving interaction. So that also helps in improving the personality. Next, ma. The important thing is education without values make the man cleverer devil. This is the important thing. So we have, our generation, we have insisted on studies and career. So our children excel in their academics and career path, whereas their personal life, many of them, it is very tragic because there is increase in the divorce rates, increase in suicide rates and increase in crime rates. And how to solve this problem? It is not very easy, but there is one way. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Next. So we need to produce children, not only intelligence is important, but behavior is even more important. And we need to produce the children who have strong family bonding and who achieve success with integrity. So that this leads to nation building and global peace. Is it possible? Yes, it is very much possible. Next. Because if we remember, during the freedom struggle time, only during that time, great leaders were born across the country. So it is because of the strong intention of the mothers to produce great children, to be offered to the service of the nation. So when this can happen, this is the quote by Margaret Sanger, who says, when motherhood is the fruit of a deep yearning and not due to accident or ignorance, then its children will form foundation of a new race. And in the words of Confucius, to put the world in order, we need to put the nation in order and family in order. For that, personal life must be cultivated and we must put the heart right. And for that, Talk to Baby is the best tool, which is easy to practice. It requires only the willingness and loving nature of the mother or the parents, so that we can produce very strong children, very strong community, which, because law and order alone cannot restore the peace. It is the change of the mindset that is going to bring the change in the generation. So we need to, it is our responsibility, all of our responsibility, to motivate the eligible couple, to make them practice Talk to Baby and produce very good children. And so that we feel at least satisfied that we have contributed our bit towards forming a new generation. Thank you, one and all. And this is the book I have written, Talk to Baby in the Womb, Garbha Vidya. It is available in 4 languages and it is available in Amazon. It is available in this campus in stall number 23. And we also have a YouTube channel, Andal Fertility Channel, where delivered and conceived mothers share their inspiring stories like this. There are more than 1,200 videos in that. You can watch, and many people have watched it even without coming to us. They have been benefited. So this is one thing I want all of you to feel importance of Talk to Baby, not only to the family, but also to the nation and to the world. Thank you.
I call upon Dr. Prashant for a small announcement.
Thank you, Krishna ji. We are very glad and very honored to have our very close friend of mine and from the Ministry of Ayush, Mr. Shiv Kumar Mishra ji, from the Ministry of Ayush, New Delhi. So we'll honor you and we invite you in the stage, and please share a few words and your experience for this event. Thank you. Namaste.
Vanakkam to all the respected participants. I feel extremely delighted to share that I have received the opportunity to participate on behalf of the Ministry of Ayush in a prestigious event of the National Arogya Expo 2026 in Chennai. This is not merely a participation, but a valuable experience, one that takes us beyond the closed office cabins and files of Delhi and allows us to truly understand how the policies we formulate are reaching the ground level and benefiting society. The development and expansion of the Ayush system is one of the subjects very close to the heart of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. The continuous efforts of the Ministry of Ayush clearly reflect how the much needed integration of traditional wisdom and modern science is being achieved through dedicated and sincere work by the entire system, ensuring that the benefits reach everyone, from the common citizen to the most distinguished sections of the society. Under the able leadership of the Honorable Minister of Ayush, Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav ji, and Honorable Secretary of Ayush, Padma Shri, Shri Rajesh Koteja ji. Ayush related initiatives are being consistently promoted and strengthened under his guidance. Ayush is no longer seen merely as an alternative system of medicine, but is emerging as a global solution for holistic health and wellness. I am especially pleased to share that this is my first visit to Chennai, and yet the warmth, courtesy and affectionate behavior of the people here have deeply touched my heart. Since yesterday, I have repeatedly found myself saying to many of you, Romba Nalla Irakku. I must say, this city, its culture and its people are truly wonderful. Respected Vaidya Prashant Tiwari, Chairman Organizing Committee, Dr. Shree Varma from Shree Varma Wellness, Dr. Vijay Palji, Chairman National Ayush Expo, Dr. Veera Cholan, Chairman Scientific Committee, Dr. Jayakar, Organizing Secretary, Dr. Prasad, Dr. Shiv Kumar, Dr. Krishna, and all those whose names I couldn't take due to shortage of time, and everyone present here today, seeing the dedication and wholehearted efforts with which you are working for Ayush system fills my heart with joy. I firmly believe that through your continuous hard work and commitment, the day is not far when India, along with the entire world, will recognize the Ayush system as one of the best healthcare options available. With new innovations, entrepreneurship and a strong scientific approach, Ayush system will continue to benefit future generations by guiding them towards health, balance and sustainable well-being. With these words, I extend my best wishes for the success of this event and express my hope that together we will take Ayush system to even greater heights on the global stage. Thank you. Namaskar. Vanakkam.
It's an honor to have you, Mr. Shiv Kumar Mishra ji from the Ayush Ministry. I call upon Shree Varma ji and our Nasya President Dr. Prashant Tiwari to felicitate our guest Shiv Kumar Mishra ji. I would also like Dr. Vijay Pal and Dr. Cholan to join in. It's a joy to have you here on this occasion of National Conference 2026. I also call upon Prabhat Yadav ji from Ministry of Ayush again onto the dais. I call upon Vaidya Prashant Tiwari ji again to felicitate Prabhat Yadav ji on this occasion of National Arogya Conclave 2026 and Ayush Expo 2026. It's a joy and honor to have the representatives of Ministry of Ayush on this glorious occasion. A wonderful way to start 2026. Meanwhile, I would like some feedback on the scientific session by Dr. Andal, by the co-chairs. If I may call you to the stand, please.
Good morning to all. First of all, I thank Dr. S. Andal, Bhaskar ma'am, a senior famous gynecologist and also a infertility specialist in and around Chennai, particularly in Nellore. She is talking today topic regarding the talking to the baby. Actually, in current mechanical life and multi-functional or multitasking force of women, those who are working and motherhood is a very difficulty, and family also should support in this trend. Madam is done regarding the talking to the baby during the antenatal care, how much important she should talk to the baby. It is very much useful for the society. Non-aggressive childs will support the society in a peaceful manner. It will reduces the diseases like ADHD and autism, and also during the conscious and subconscious levels, she is telling conscious level will responsible for the 5 senses, and subconscious level is responsible for the recording. That is it's a disc like one. She should receiving, recording and executing, she is telling. Actually, during the antenatal care, our Ayurveda also gives important for the antenatal care, because the antenatal care will support the healthy individuals and their mind care also should start in the antenatal care itself. And the touch senses starts at 3 weeks, and hearing sense starts at 20 weeks, and she is explaining about the smell, taste, that is smell starts as 28 weeks, and during the delivery and antenatal care, during the scan and gold plating, everything she explained. Actually, we should not leave it this topic as as usual regular one. Motherhood we should support, and she should enjoy. It will useful for us society, and it is a healthy individual will emerge, and it's good for our society. We should focus antenatal care, and talking to the baby is a very essential. Motherhood should be enjoyed, and it's our Eureka moment, madam. We had your lecturer. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for this enlightened session, ma'am. I came across Garbhavidya book 5-6 years before. I myself experienced these things. Even last week, one of known person, she was in 39 weeks of delivery in first child. She was asking some medicines for normal delivery. Her cervix is tight. She's an athletic person, yoga person, but still the cervix is tight. She was asking some medicines. I told her, speak with your children. Explain about this world, what she is going to see. So she was hesitant initially. She was asking only medicine, but I emphasized her, like, you speak with your children. She done it, and she delivered the baby last week. Thank you for your guidance. I was eager to meet you because I read the book. I was advising every pregnancy people to speak with their child. And I always, our traditional systems, the baby showering system and all, it is all scientific things. So thank you for your contribution to this women community. See, nowadays in this competitive world, After the childbirth, we are sending them for a lot of classes and lot of things we are advising. But when they are in the mother's womb itself, we can develop the good qualities and make them successful. Thank you for the enlightened session, ma'am.
I also take this opportunity to call Dr. Bhaskar, the co-founder of Dr. Andal Fertility Center, onto the dais, along with Mr. Ashok sir, who represents the First World community. We take this opportunity to felicitate Dr. Andal, our scientific presenter. I request the co-chairs to join the felicitation. I call upon Dr. Maheshwaran IAS to also the dais. Oh, it's not there, okay. Fine. No problem. I think. Yes, sir. Please, Dr. Narayan Nambi, you can come to felicitate our speaker for the session.